All right, last plant for the day is Lonicera japonica, Japanese honeysuckle. Okay, you'll notice if you take a leaf off, it'll be sort of revolute. That's typical to have that revolute foliage that is sort of rolled up on itself. Okay, it's relatively soft, so it's not glossy. It's kind of got some pubescence right up on the top and on the back as well to some extent. A very nice dark green color to the foliage. All right, then the stems have this sort of, they're either sort of purplish or tannish, or they have this sort of mottled look because the initial, like the bark of the vine is beginning to strip off, and that does occur from time to time. But you notice sort of one that's sort of a tannish color or brown, one that's sort of a purplish color, and then this particular vine that is where the bark is beginning to strip off of it. Okay. Again, almost grows right out on the tip as almost sort of rosettes, but you'll see all over this thing where the foliage is resolute. Okay. Begin to roll up on itself.
You call that resolute?
Revolute. Sorry. Been watching too many. I can't remember what movie that was. The Resolute Disc. All right. Yeah, and then we see on this the typical honeysuckle flowers that are sort of dissected and very fine, and that you can actually take off and, you know, eat the honeysuckle or the sap out of it. It has been found though that those are carcinogens. So all that stuff we've been eating all of our lives gives us cancer. Well, hey, what doesn't, right? Grown most of the time as a vine, so we have to come in here and cut this out of the vitex, cut this out of this other a lot. So it's almost not worth, unless you've got an area that you don't care anything about and you just want to get something green on the ground. At that point, honeysuckle is perfect. Japanese honeysuckle is perfect for it. Back there on the vine, it's rampant. I mean, it's very vigorous. These vines can get up to be 20 to 30 foot long.
So they can go pretty big even without a climber, right? Like,
I mean, yeah. Well, they'll grow up on one another and probably be maybe 2-3 foot tall, but they really need something to grow on if they're going to get much taller.
I seem like they're on top of things. Just like
yeah, no. If they get up on something, they'll